Shanga! The Nigerian Governors Spouse Forum has sounded a rallying call on the escalating menace of digital violence targeting women and girls across the country. Nigerian Governors Spouse Forum has sounded a rallying call to end the escalating menace of digital violence targeting women and girls across the country. Speaking at the 6th annual conference held in Abuja Thursday, First Lady of Kwara State and Chairperson of the forum, Olufolake Abdulrazak, described the challenge as both timely and compelling, underlining the urgent need for coordinated national action. The digital world has become an essential part of our daily lives, expanding opportunities for learning, expression, and economical participation, Abdulrazak said. Yet it has simultaneously created avenue to harm the vulnerable in the society. Drawing attention to the global evidence, Abdulrazak cited technology's role in facilitating violence, cyber stalking, online harassment, digital blackmail, gender misinformation, and various forms of exploitation, trends that are escalating at an alarming pace with profound psychological, social, and economic consequences. She warned, we must recognize that digital violence is not a visual problem, it is a real-world threat. The chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum and Kwara State Governor, Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, described digital violence as not a visual problem but a real-world threat. Abdulrazak, who was represented by Caleb Muftang, said that ending digital violence was more than a moral obligation, saying it is a governance and development priority.
Nigeria continues to intensify efforts to strengthen and harmonize cybercrime legislation, digital safety frameworks, and online protection laws across all states to ensure a more secure and predictable digital environment for citizens. We'll also work with state governments and community partners to expand digital literacy and online safety programs in schools and communities, with a particular focus on empowering young girls to navigate digital spaces confidently and safely. Furthermore, the forum will prioritize deeper cross-agency coordination, bringing together justice, ICT, education, women's affairs, security institutions to ensure that policy, enforcement, and community education operate as a unified system. At the same time, we'll encourage responsible technology use and pursue stronger accountability mechanisms across digital platforms to safeguard Nigerians and uphold the integrity of our digital future.
The summit theme, Unite for Change, Men and Women, Ending Digital Violence Together, brought to the forefront the urgent need to make Nigerian increasingly connected digital space safe and empowering, not intimidating. Abdulrazak stated, as our world becomes increasingly connected, digital space should be a place of learning, opportunity, creating, and empowerment, not platform for intimidation or harm.
It is important for us to have our security agencies look after women that have been, and girls that have been abused online.
There's a need for leaders, state leaders, to create a reporting channel, reporting system where women can walk up to and make these issues known to us. For instance, Office of the Attorney General, Ministry of Justice of each state, that can be a desk officer in each of these ministries, where women can walk up to and report. And aside that, there's also a need to sensitize our women to speak out.
According to a report, 58% of online harassment targeted women. So had a number of things they can do to make sure that women stay safe online. For example, quick digital safety seminars can be organized by states. A one-stop hotline can be provided by the state, which can be paired with a small team where everyone can report harassment or any online problem they are facing.
I think the First Ladies have the strongest platform to fight these violences. Like, if you send me a video now, before I open it, I say, Bismillah, because I get scared. Like, what are you sending me? You understand what I'm saying? So it's the violence that affects all of us. You know, some violences we say they're being done on girls on the street, some maybe wives, some in schools, but this one affects every single person, no matter how powerful and no matter your class in the society. So yes, First Ladies have to me, they have the most strongest platform to deal with these things.
For tech companies, civil societies, and the government, there are many areas in which they have to collaborate in order to work together. And in the area of policy formulations, in the area of accountability, in the area of education and orientation, and these are some of the areas that I believe that they should work together. Not one cannot work effectively without the others. And so this question about working together is really important because I feel it's the only way we can actually achieve something great. Sometimes the government are not even able to access some accounts that are used in committing these crimes because they're covered by data protection or legal issues. And so when the tech companies are transparent enough to work with governmental agencies, put out disclaimers on their platforms, make users sign a user agreement that if you default, then they're licensed to open up those platforms and give out your information to government agencies in order to prosecute. I think that will go a long way to make sure that all of these platforms work together to curb the menace that is online abuse and cyberbullying.
And we know that laws have been passed now on cybercrime, right? We have all those laws in place. So government is doing its part. Civil society, one of the panelists here said, it's probably sometimes easier to deal with other things, but cyberbullying is so difficult. So we need civil society to also take up this mantle and join us in this fight to make sure that we make this space safe. Tech companies have to create laws that make it impossible for some of these things to exist. We know they're doing some things, but they're not going far enough. We need more people banned, more organizations banned. We need the technology to make sure that such things cannot be posted in the first place. And if they are, for them to be quickly taken down.
So first of all, Nigeria already has important foundations. You have the Cyber Crimes Act 2015, the VAP Act, the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, the Data Protection Act, but there's more that we can do to strengthen those. So the Cyber Crimes Act can be amended to explicitly criminalise non-consensual image sharing and deep fake sexual content, online sexual extortion, all these terrible harms, targeting misogynistic harassment. The Cyber Crimes Act would be updated to reflect this.
Eukarya Nkem Okafo, African Woman TV.